What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2. As you can see here, we are back in the JPOG sanctuary because there's more that can go on here. So yeah, we've got a lot more action that can take place, so we might as well have the action take place. We've got a Brachiosaurus on low health starving, but it's currently drinking at the moment. So hopefully it'll be able to recover. And we've got still the two Spinosaurs are still alive. One of the T-Rexes are dead. One of the Karchas are dead. So yeah, we've got a lot going on. We've got the T-Rex about to go after a Kentrosaurus, it looks like. But yeah, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. I'm going to set a timer for a half an hour and we're going to get started. So let me set the timer real quick. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. And now a half hour has started. So there's still more to go on. We've got Carcharodontosaurus against Spinosaurus. Oh! Is that the one that just... That's the Spino that just fought the T-Rex, and now it's dead. Damn. Alright. We got Allosaurus and Acrocanthosaurus going after each other. So now we can say one of the Spinos have died. That Acrocanthosaurus is almost dead. They might call it off here. Either that or... Yeah, they get another bite. That means they are going to call it off. It looks like Ivan just killed a Kentrosaurus. We got Dilophosaurus going after a Corythosaurus. Allosaurus going after an Ankylosaurus. Ooh, that had to hurt. 90% against 58. Yeah, the Allo got the first hit in. Stegosaurus versus Triceratops. That's not surprising. The Ankylosaurs are proving to be pretty tough. Alright. We still got a group of Hadrosaurs just chilling. We got Parasaurs, Corythosaurs, Oranosaurs, and even a Torosaurus just chilling here. Which is awesome. They should have food for days. So yeah, we got that Spinosaurus died in a fight with the Carcharodontosaurus. So now we only have one Karcha left, one Spino left, one Rex. We still got two Acros, and we still got, I believe, two Allosaurs. We got another Triceratops versus Stegosaurus fight. There's the Camarasaurus that died last episode. Can't believe one of the Spinos died. We got Acrocanthosaurus going up against Ankylosaurus. There's an Ankylosaurus dead. Didn't even get a single hit in. Alright, cool, I guess. Oh, an Acrocanthosaurus that starved to death. This guy starved to death. Must have been super hungry. Two Triceratops duking it out. We've got the other Acro now going after a Pachycephalosaurus, it looks like. Which one is it? It's this one here. Ooh! That had to be brutal for his friend. Now he had to watch that in horror. That's quite a shame. We got two Pachy's duking it out. We got a Corythosaurus that died to a Dilophosaurus. An Edmontosaurus that died to a Dilophosaurus. Spinosaurus that died to Carcharodontosaurus. An Albertosaurus that died to a Spino. We still got a few Camarasaurs and a few Brachiosaurs left. So, and there's the other Spinosaurus kind of just chilling. Minding its own business. Kind of looks like Amber. I might even name you Amber. Just so we can keep track of the Spinosaurus. Alright, everything seems to be a lot quieter now, it looks like. I mean, we've still got action going on. We've got Dilophosaurus hunting down another Parasaur, it looks like. Well, there was a Corythosaur right there. Why didn't you just go after that? Well, anyway. You're hunting down a Parasaurolophus. We got Albertosaurus hunting down an Oranosaurus, it looks like. This one right here. Yep, he's gonna die. Yep. Yep, Albertosaurus killed him. Alright, anything else over here? We got a Edmontosaurus kind of just minding its own business over here. You don't have any ground fiber, so we'll give you some ground fiber real quick, just so you have food. And we've got a Gallimimus just chilling here. And you've got some ground leaves, so you should be good to go. You're probably better off over here. Nice and safe. You've got food and water for days, pretty much. We got two Ankylosaurs duking it out, it looks like. I think it's these two. Yeah, it's these two. We got Ivan going after a Styracosaurus. I think you're about to one-shot it. Yep. That's another Styracosaurus out. We got a Ceratosaurus that looked like it was going to challenge a Velociraptor to a fight, but I guess not. We got Blue over here, kind of just chilling. If you remember, Blue killed Rexy early on. That was the other T-Rex. We got two Stegosaurs duking it out. Ankylosaurus and Acrocanthosaurus. The only remaining Acro. Yeah, the purple one starved to death, if you remember correctly. 66 against 100. Oh, this Ankylo got a hit in. 86 and 66. They're going to do a little dance, probably. Yup. 72 against 32. They're probably going to call it off here, I would imagine. Yeah, things seem to be a little bit quieter now. We've got herbivores that made their way over here. Kind of a peaceful environment over here. There's still a chance for maybe one of the Carcharodontosaurs to pick a fight with something or hunt something down. I think we got the Velociraptors about to eat the Styracosaurus. Basically Ivan's kill, or at least Blue is anyway. Oh, we finally have something, a Dilophosaurus pack trying to hunt down an Edmontosaurus. Meanwhile, we've got an Albertosaurus hunting down a Parasaurolophus. We got Acrocanthosaurus hunting something down. What is it, a Pachy? An Oranosaur? Looks like it's an Oranosaur. Or at least he's trying to, anyway. We got Amber going up against a Triceratops. 64% against 100%. They're doing a little dance. 28% for the trike. We'll have to see. I think the trike is going to die here. I think it is. Either that or it'll get another hit in. Nope, they're calling it off. Alright, never mind. Meanwhile, we've got an Albertosaurus fighting an Ankylosaurus. Ooh, 72% against 100. What's going to go on here? Ooh, 72 against 82. Another little dance. It's not looking good for the Ankylosaurus. They might call it off. Yep, they're calling it off. Meanwhile, we've got Velociraptor hunting down another Parasaur. Ooh. Okay, Blue actually got kicked, but she survived. And that Parasaur is as good as dead. Good on you, Raptors. Good on you. Anything else going on? We've got Kentrosaurs kind of just chilling over here. We got Dilophosaurus hunting down an Ankylosaurus, it looks like. I wonder how this is going to go. That Ankylosaurus already on low health. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Ooh. Yeah, that Ankylosaur is as good as dead. Another Ankylosaur just died, so we got 2 dead Ankylosaurs in one episode. Alright, we got a Parasaur that died to Velociraptors. We got Amber going after another Brachiosaurus. Will she wipe out the sauropods? There's only one way to find out, really. Triceratops versus Stegosaurus. This guy survived, so he should be good for now. What are you looking for, Amber? You gotta wander around to look for food. Ran by a Gallimimus. You're heading all the way over to this dead Parasaur. We got Velociraptor hunting down a Corythosaurus. This Velociraptor seems to be struggling a little bit. So saying that, the Corythosaurus is on low health. Meanwhile, we've got another Corythosaurus being hunted down by an Albertosaurus. That Corythosaur just escaped. This one isn't so lucky, though. Unfortunately. We've got Amber going up against a Ceratosaurus now. 100% against 100%. Oh, the Cerato actually gets the first hit in. What are your traits? Small appetite, resilient, and defensive. And your traits are long-lived, resilient, humble, aggressive, and strong. Ivan's also nearby, too. So we're going to have to see what happens here. Yeah, it's not looking good for Amber, actually. She could die if she's not careful. They're going to call it off here. 36% against 71. The Cerato clearly won that fight. Meanwhile, we've got Ivan, who is nocturnal, tolerant, social, strong, and defensive. We got a Torosaurus versus Triceratops fight over here. Ooh, that had to hurt the Torosaurus. We have Ankylosaurus going up against Allosaurus. 69% against 100. Yeah, the Allo got the first hit in. Ooh. They do a little dance. Yeah, they're going to call it off here, I believe. Yep. Allosaurus won that fight. We got a Triceratops v Stegosaurus fight. 77% against 100%. 78% now. So yeah, these two seem to be evenly matched, it looks like. We got a Velociraptor just chilling in the background. He's probably going to try to finish off the loser here. We got a Stegosaurus versus Acrocanthosaurus fight. This should be interesting. The Stego gets the first hit in. 66% for the Acro. Will the Acro get a bite in? Yep, he gets a bite in, bringing the Stego down to 86%. They do a little dance. Yeah, it's not looking good for the Acro. Yeah, they're calling it off here. 32% against 73%. Oh, the Stego actually got the first hit in, leaving the Allo at 74%. Get another bite in from the Stegosaurus. Got a Dilophosaurus hunting down a Dryosaurus. There probably aren't too many of those left. They're calling it off. 49% against 62%. Yep, that Dryosaur just died. That was the last one. They're officially extinct. I didn't know they still existed. There's still Gallimimus in the area. We've got herbivores being safe here, though saying that this Ceratosaurus is slowly making its way over to these herbivores. So we might see something interesting go down. We've still got another 13 minutes before we got another Triceratops v Stegosaurus fight. Wonder who's going to get the first hit in. Probably the Stego. Yep, the Stego gets the first hit in, bringing the trike down to 70%. They call it off. We have a Triceratops versus Triceratops or Carcharodontosaurus fight. We'll have to see how this goes. Ooh, 37%. Not looking good for the Triceratops. I think you might die here. Yep, you're as good as dead. We got a Dryosaurus that just died. We have a Triceratops that died to a Stegosaurus. And now this Triceratops has died to the Karcha. Meanwhile, we've got Acrocanthosaurus going up against Torosaurus. Not looking good for the... Ivan versus Amber! Oh my god, this should be interesting. They do a little dance. Alright, so the Spinosaurus gets a hit in. Just a quick little thumbnail. Alright, we got 73% against 82%. Ooh. Alright, Ivan won that fight. It's not looking good for Amber at all. Ivan might be the new Apex. You put 2 Apex Predators in one area, soon there will only be one. Kayla was right about that. We got Velociraptor hunting down a Ceratosaurus. We got Blue and the other raptor hunting down the Cerato. Well, these raptors are brutal. Alright, one of the raptors is on low health. I think that raptor's as good as dead. This one's still alive. No, they're both still alive. Alright, for now. Oh! Blue just got flung in the air. She's officially dead. And so is this raptor. The Cerato has managed to kill the raptors. There's still like maybe 1, maybe 2 raptors around, I think. So yeah, Amber is back in her territory. She must have a bunch of scars at this point. She's got 1 scar. She looks worse for wear, if I'm going to be honest with you. Meanwhile, Ivan's just fast asleep, so now it's 2 Apex Predators in the same territory. So this should be interesting. Meanwhile, we've got another Velociraptor hunting down a Parasaurolophus. I believe you're the last of your kind. You might be the last of your kind, good sir. Alright, the Parasaur just died. We got Ivan going after an Oranosaurus. He succeeded. I think those herbivores were better off not seeing that. Alright, so how much time do we have left? 8 minutes. So, Amber's gonna really have to step her game if she wants to reclaim her territory. Or keep her territory. Because Ivan is now in her domain. Stegosaurus v. Stegosaurus, probably fighting for territory, I would imagine. Albertosaurus hunting down a Parasaurolophus. Going into the woods to do it, though. I think the Parasaurus... Yeah, it's in the jungle. It's in the forest. Yeah, that Albertosaurus getting a little on the hungry side. Leaving the forest. Yeah, let's go. Come on, Parasaur. You got this. You can escape. Though the Albertosaurus might need this meal, because it is getting a little hungry. He got him. He got him. Another kill by the Albertosaurus, and now he's going to go eat the Parasaur. Amber is kind of wandering over here. They might have a rematch soon. She's fully healed, and so is Ivan. Both contenders are fully healed. Meanwhile, we've got the Carcharodontosaurus duking it out with a Stego. Got the first hit in. You are getting a little hungry. So hopefully you're able to hunt something. There are Gallimimus in the area. 80%. Yeah, there are Gallimimus, so you could chase one down. They're doing a little dance, 61%. The Karcha did win that fight. They're going to call it off. There's carcasses. There's also Gallimimus just chilling. Meanwhile, we've got, what is this? Dilophosaurus hunting down the Acro? Yeah, you are getting hungry. There are 2 Dilophosaurs attacking an Acro. I don't think they're going to succeed. They're both still alive for now. Yeah, one of them just died. Yeah, and this one's getting a little hungry too. You might starve to death if you're not careful. Or you could eat your friend if you're smart. Triceratops versus Allosaurus. We've still got 4 more minutes. Amber is hunting down a Brachiosaurus, it looks like. Or trying to. Carcharodontosaurus versus Ceratosaurus. This should be interesting. Ooh, 47% against 100. Will the Cerato kill this Karcha? Only one way to find out. Ooh, the Karcha does land a hit in. I think the carnivores are now struggling to find food. Ooh. Amber is hunting down a Brachiosaurus. They might actually call it off. Yeah, they're calling it off. Meanwhile, we got Spinosaurus hunting down a Brachiosaurus. Meanwhile, Ivan just hunted down a Camarasaurus. Or is trying to. Yep, there's the Camarasaurus. Fatal injury. Oh! The Camarasaurus is dead! That sucks. Meanwhile, we've got Allosaurus duking it out with a Triceratops. 100% against 76%. Only 2 minutes left till the sanctuary ends. Alright, so what else is going on here? We got a Camarasaurus that just died. The Carcharodontosaurus is looking worse for wear. There were Gallimimus around you. You could have hunted them down. But no, you're probably going to starve to death now. We got the Acrocanthosaurus hunting down a Pachycephalosaurus. Looking worse for wear. But don't worry, he got a kill. He managed to get a kill in. And time. There we go. That was time. So a lot has basically happened since, you know, what happened here. So we got a Carcharodontosaurus who's about to die. So let's look at the results. Alright, so there's only one Acrocanthosaurus left. We still got the 3 Albertosaurus, still got the 2 Allos. Only 3 Ankylosaurs remain. We still got the 4 Brachys. The Camaras took another loss. Now there's only 2 left. The Carcharodontosaurus, I think, are about to go extinct because this one is starving to death. Only 1 Cerato remains. 5 Corythosaurs remain. 3 Dilophosaurs. 10 Edmontosaurs. 7 Gallimimus. The Dryosaurs are officially extinct. Homalocephalae still extinct. Kentrosaurus, there's only 2 left. Oranosaurus, there's 6 left. There are 3 Pachys left. 3 Parasaurs left. Only 1 Spinosaurus remains. 6 Stegosaurs. All 6 Stegosaurs are still alive. The Styracosaurs are officially extinct. Okay. Only 2 Torosaurs remain. Only 2 Triceratops remain. 1 T-Rex remains. 2 Velociraptors. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.